This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at the Estadio de la Ceramica. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And on the menu is action from match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Villarreal up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
A riveting match in prospect, and it's Villarreal who get things going. And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
Blocks it brilliantly. Richarlison in position. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And Spurs will go with this starting 11. Pedro Porro starts with Jed Spence in the fullback positions. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. This looks interesting. Perez. Oh, Jose Perez! A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Kudus. Sarr. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards. Gay. Moleiro. And can they make one of these passes count? And the snuffing out of the cross there. Given away by Spurs. Gerard Moreno. Super pass. And full marks for trying, but very deftly cut out. Simons. Mohamed Kudus. Just the challenge that was required. Nicolas Pepe. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Mohamed Kudus. Given away by Tottenham. Matar Sarr. Well, a really good run. What can he create? Could be more trouble. And snuffed out the danger immediately.
Good reading of the game.
Richarlison. Could be threatening. Can he put it away? Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Nicolas Pepe. And teammates around him. They could level it. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. It was wayward. Very quick thinking there. Santi Comesaña. Audacious from there. Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. Palinha. Richarlison. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And credit due, a good intervention. Jose Perez. Nicolas Pepe. This might get them in front. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
What a brilliant pass. And well aware of the aerial threat. That's a great save. Van de Ven. Well, he's given us away. And with that, the first half action is over. Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Jed Spence. Pat Matar Sarr. Interesting pass. Richarlison. Chance to finish. But he's breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Released it nicely. Molero. Feeding it through. And taken away. He won the ball. Well, not pretty, but very gritty.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
Oh, danger here. And still pressing. Maybe a chance for Spurs here to take the lead from a corner. Delivering it. And a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. But he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Well, we're into the final half hour. And Villarreal have it back now. Pedro Porro. Palinha. Given away by Tottenham. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And nicely over the top. It comes to absolutely nothing. Plenty of support here. Holding on to it. Can he put them in front? Huge block.
That's how to get a block in.
Jose Perez. That made it look routine, but read it well. Palinha. Decent chance. Oh, top goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? Moleiro. It's a neat move. Can he give them the lead? Marvellous anticipation.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Decent position. And just like that, broken up.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Moreno. In search of an equaliser. Trying his luck. And did just enough defensively. Good conditions for the counter. Richarlison. Simons. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Just the challenge that was required. Perez. Gay. And they have possession again. And the counter-attack looks on. Kudus. Xavi Simons. Mohamed Kudus. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Decent idea. Gives it a go. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. So full. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you match day 1 in the Champions League. It's Sporting, and they face Villarreal.
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with...
It's an opportunity! Oh, strained every sinew to get there! Well, the corner played into the box. And they're not out of the woods. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Made it look routine, but read it well.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Jose Perez. And unable to keep possession. Distributing it well. Corner. Played over. Oh, that is superb from the keeper. Tremendous reflex action. That's a lovely ball. Getting in there to intercept. Molero. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Morten Hjulman. Sloppy in possession from Sporting. Nicolas Pepe. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Gay. On to Pepe. Opportunity, Moreno! Unable to get a body in the way. And in the right position to read it. Moreno. Now with Pepe. Magnificent run. People won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. And it wasn't a great pass, was it?
Well, not what he was looking for there.
Nicolas Pepe. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Good idea. Oh, chance! Oh, difficult save to make. And over comes the corner. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Pressing like that will help the cause. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Space to exploit. Nicely timed tackle. Morten Hjulman. Nicolas Pepe. Opportunity, Moreno. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Zeno Debast. And the ruling is offside here. Moleiro. A lot of space to attack. Teammates in the middle. Half-hearted clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, now they have possession. This looks interesting. The defender doing his job. An alert intervention. He has teammates around him. A disappointing end to the move. And Sporting can use width to good effect. Launched into the penalty area. Well, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Gay. And here's Gerard Moreno. Attack looks promising. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Morten Hjulman. Hidemasa Morita. Intelligent ball. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And so it is, the first half. So back in business here, and Sporting trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Nicolas Pepe. Such an ambitious run. And a decent delivery. Up a disappointing dead end. Gay. High quality defending. Trincao. And the keeper did well to get there first. Nicely played, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Danger building. Well read to win possession back. This looks promising. Papgay. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Gerard Moreno certainly wasn't quiet in the first 45. What did you make of what he put into the match? And threading it through. Oh, good finish! And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! Nicolas Pepe. Santi Comesaña. Well, a bit wasteful from the Submarino Amarillo. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. well blocked. Gonzalo Inacio. And a chance for the lead. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Pedro Gonzalez. Credit due, a good intervention. That's a good pass. Nice finish! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Teammates available. And fed forwards. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Suarez.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
Moreno. And a Villarreal throw in here. Gerard Moreno. The defender doing his job. Pedro Gonzalez. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And the deflection means a corner.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Molero. Well, very effective play in possession, but they took care of the situation defensively. Room for Sporting here. Unable to bend his run, offside. Just 10 minutes to go. Attacking with vigour. Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving, because it's still close. Schürmann. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Perez. A real opening now. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
And they're not out of the woods. Santi Comesaña. Well, the attack fizzled out.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
There's the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one. This could finish it! Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue... So, full time it is, and...
and every point counts. Every result could be significant in the race to advance. There's a real tension and anticipation in the air. There are points to be claimed. It's coming right up, live on EA TV. Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. What are we going to get from this one?
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Some good work to win it there. And it's on now. Vital tackle, and he's come away with it.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Well, this is looking good. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
This is the Villarreal team.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
Nothing to worry about there. Oh, that's superb technique to get past. And it's on here. And the momentum is lost. Got room to operate in here. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Lots of room for them now. Great instinct there to cut it out. There's good width to this attack now. Good looking ball played in. Nothing coming from their play in the end. There's a sense of real urgency to this attack. Big chance. And somehow he saved it at full stretch. Into the box it goes. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead. Podence. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. Oh, that's really well cut out. And the attack is over. Really good defending.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Room to do something here. And it's been given as offside. Much given away as cleverly won. Marino. Chance to score. They might get another go here. Another one blocked. Lovely setup. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. El Khabi. An open invitation on the wing here. Genuine chance here. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be. Molero. Now the play it goes for a throw-in. Jose Perez. Deliver into the box. Poor distribution from the keeper.
Well, it's quite dangerous to try and play in those sort of areas.
And that's where the attack ends, overcooked and behind. is incomplete. Nicely won. El Kabi. Has to turn them around. To take the lead. And enough on it to steer it to safety. El Kabi. Beaten easily here. Terrific bit of blocking. Nice bit of defending to put it behind for a corner.
They've got to concentrate now.
All defensive work to do here. Ball lost and the chance gone. Moreno. Jose Perez. It's a penalty, and they could give themselves the advantage here. To restore the lead, and he does the job from the spot. And the game restarts with the score now 2-1. Francisco Ortega. Garcia. Podence. Struggling to keep it here. Martins. Terrific chance. And it's in! End-to-end stuff here. The lead lasting mere minutes. And we're all level again. And on that whistle, the first half. The ball is rolling and the second half is underway. Here's the switch, nice ball.
Yeah, good change of play there. Just makes it difficult to defend.
Bit sloppy in possession. Ortega. Goes on past the defender. The ball is lost and the chance has gone too. No sign of stopping yet. And a cross that could be dangerous. And at the end of all that, there's nothing doing for them. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. Lovely weighted pass. Chance slips away. Nicola Pepe. Able to skip past. And that has stopped any potential danger. Now the chance for them to pour forward. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Both sides having a hard time keeping the ball at the moment. And the forward progress continues. This for the lead. It's in. That gives them the lead. And well deserved, you have to say. No need for a stoppage here. A little more room on the other side now. All one, well read. And we have 30 minutes left. Podence. Santiago has it. Opportunity now. And the keeper gets behind it well. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Pushing forward now. Well, that tackle was far from clean. There's good width to this attack now. And that one is got away. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Possession lost and won. And they might be in. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. They're being afforded too much space here. And into the area it goes. And a strong hand to push it over. Really well done. It's played in now. Still trouble here. Well, that promising attack has been stopped.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Ball one back. Space out wide, and they're using it. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play. And he didn't get back onside quickly enough.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Podence. El Khabi. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. The defence quick to snatch it back. Could be setting something now. Oh, real opportunity. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it, and has narrowly missed. Comesaña. Pepe. Beaten easily here.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Gay. And it's taken away. Terrific. Well, it only takes a second to score a goal, and there are still 5 minutes to go. Nicely played. Oh, stop! Dealt with that superbly. Not long left. They need something to happen from this corner now. Holds it steady. No worries there. Good move, but needs some end product now. El Khabi. Daniel Podence. Danny Garcia. Should score here. Delivered to the front stick. And it's ended up in the safe hands of the goalkeeper. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Hasn't got far. And it's not clear yet. And that must be so disappointing for them. And that's the final whistle, leaving the fans...
Building to a crescendo all week. and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, it's a football venue that certainly is worth a visit. One of the newer venues in English football, Tottenham Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And very excited to bring you match day 1 in the Champions League. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Sporting.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Jed Spence plays with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions, and the striker is Richarlison. Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Well, possibilities inside the box. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. And behind it's gone for a corner. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Pedro Porro. Sarr. Promising move from Tottenham. Just cutting off the supply. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, there's plenty of facets to his game, but he's just brilliant at set pieces. It takes a lot of practice to be so efficient, but whenever they get a free kick around the box, you just think it's going to be a goal.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Morten Hjulman. Luis Javier Suarez. Oh, big opportunity! Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. High pressing and good high pressing. Dangerous ball. Needs composure. Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a throw-in for Sporting. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Hjulman. And winning it back. Given away by Spurs again. Luis Javier Suarez. Well, he's been ruled offside. And Sporting with the ball again. Now a decent position. Wasteful from Sporting. Palinha. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Sporting using width to good effect. Driven in. Incisive ball. Could be in. And there it is! congratulations. Given away by Tottenham. Have to close him down. And covering tremendous ground here. Oh, surely! Now Spurs with the ball again. Johnson. Simons. Palinha. And he read it well defensively. Beautiful pass. Nicely timed tackle. Xavi Simons. Morten Hjulman. And good anticipation. Half-time then. Back in business in the second half. Sporting with the advantage, but this a long way from being over. Will it happen for them? It wasn't the easiest header to control, but still he'll be a bit disappointed. Kudus. On the ball, Richarlison. And Spurs showing good width. Nicely weighted ball. It nestles in the back of the net. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur, who now are on level terms. Well, to win it back. Due a good intervention. Richarlison. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. But really sticking to their task defensively. Good conditions for the counter. Wasn't quite there, but easy on the eye.
That was a really quick break, playing forward with pace and the movement off the ball. It was so intelligent.
Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, not hard to read that pass. Richarlison. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. 30 minutes left for play. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Good-looking pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. Nice looking pass. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. This looks more than decent. Oh, moving it nicely. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Johnson. Jed Spence. And Palhinha with it. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Xavi Simons. Spence. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, they need to get tighter. Such an ambitious run. Must be instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, he was under real pressure there, but his reactions were absolutely brilliant.
Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Threading it. Ready to strike. And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up. Danger averted, well read. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Oh, disappointing end to that. A goal here could settle it. And a significant block following that cross. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. And playing it through. A strong hand on the ball. Really clever pressing. And pushed away to safety. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, not long to go now, and no time to waste for Spurs.
Yeah, performance of contrast, you have to say. Plenty to please going forward, but it's been shambolic at the back at times. It's still not over, though. There's still enough time for one last push.
Clever defending.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on. Brilliant awareness.
Counter-attacking chance. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Trying to open up the defence. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
That was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. So full time it is.
players are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. We should be in for a cracker. Thank you for joining us at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the jewel of London N17. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And it's time to kick off the UEFA Champions League season. What are your expectations from this?
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
This is the Spurs starting lineup. Jed Spence starts with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions, and they go with just one in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle. Whoever wins that should control the tactics.
Oh, chance! And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. Played into the box. They've got the corner away. In the right position to cut out the pass. What a chance here. And there it is. The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been. Ball lost and the chance gone. Weighted beautifully. And a solid stop. Delivered into the box. The attack comes to an end. Disappointing. And that will not please the manager. Comfortably offside. They won the ball, now to keep it. Sent into the middle. Could be setting something now. Now this could lead to something. Oh, look at this. And it's there to equalise. Settle in for the rest of this. A great game already. Incomplete, nicely won. Delivered into the box. And there is proof that pure force isn't always the answer. It needed a more subtle touch. Yusuf Yazici. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Oh, against the post. Yusuf Yazici.
Well, Spurs can count themselves a little bit unlucky not to be leading here. It was only a matter of inches, but you sense a goal is coming.
A really open flow to this game now. End-to-end stuff. The defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
To put them ahead. Went for it, and it wasn't a bad try. It's been hammered just wide. Mohamed Kudus. Too soon, it's offside. One collar shirt, I'm afraid. Mohamed Kudus. Simons. That's how to play it through. Kolomouani through on goal. Oh, excellent save. Superb reflexes. Having a look. Oh, yes. They've gone from despair to delight. What a turnaround. A terrific comeback. This is turning out to be some game. Yazici. Great instinct there to cut it out. Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Has to turn them around. Well, the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end. El Kaabi. Yazici. Passing and the movement is good here. Making good ground and still going. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Closed it down well. Promising looking attack from Spurs. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. Well, somebody needs to get their foot on it here.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive.
Heze. Oh, who wants that one? And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. And with that, the first half. The ball is rolling, and the second half is underway. Santiago Heze. Hard work brings reward. They've got the ball. This for the lead. Gets in the way superbly. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. There could be something building here for Spurs. Played through perfectly. Oh, look at this! And he wasn't hanging about. Straight out to claim it. Simons. That's nice from Colomboani. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Daniel Podence. Well, so much space to attack. Try his luck. The effort shut out. Taking advantage there to win the ball. El Kaabi. Daniel Podence. Now to deliver a good ball in. Oh, surely. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Nicely sets it up. Ortega. And the attack breaks down. Just needs the composure now. They're in here. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here. Plenty of goals here today then, 3-2 now. Martins. Great instinct there to cut it out.
Good positioning to win the ball back there.
Randall Colomboani. Not so much given away as cleverly won. They won't take it from him there. The keeper is out in a flash. Danger dealt with. Chiquinho. Looking like they mean business here. Could be all square here. Terrific point-blank save.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And the keeper able to hold on to it at the second attempt.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Koulibaly. Oh, that's really well cut out. Koulibaly. Still not away here. Another goal, and it's one that tightens their grip on this game. Excellent progress, and it continues. And the promise of something happening is over. Decent delivery. What can he do now? Big chance. It's a 3-goal lead, and the win almost guaranteed. Nelson Martins. It's pinched, read his mind there. He made to work to stay on the ball.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
And we're inside the final 15 minutes. And offside rules the assistant referee. The defence quick to snatch it back. Simons. Porro. Spurs with acres of space to attack. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Gets past really nicely. And a goal kick coming up. El Khabi. He's in here. Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, that's really good goalkeeping. Just made himself so hard to beat there.
Now they'll be able to get the ball away. And it's a wild, wild attempt from range. Not one for the highlights.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
Palinha. Possession changes hands. Oh, against the bar. Decent stop, did what was needed. Here it comes. Porro. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Intercepted, great reading of the game. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. And that was not a good effort, nor a good choice.
No, it certainly wasn't, and his teammates aren't particularly happy with him.
Koulibaly. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Koulibaly. And the attack is over. And that's the final whistle.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's the opening match day in this season's Champions League competition. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Villarreal.
As always, when you're playing your first match, there's going to be a little bit of anxiety and tension. But these are two decent teams, so I'm expecting a really good game today.
Richarlison. Well, that should boost his confidence. Palinha. Xavi Simons. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Jed Spence plays with Pedro Porro in the fullback positions. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
And Villarreal come away with it. Neither side really able to keep the ball successfully right now. Kudus. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. And showing fine vision. Block there. Corner kick played in. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Johnson. On the ball, Richarlison. And playing it through. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Decent position. Can he put it away? Oh, that is a superb save. Oh, I can't believe it. He's gone and missed the chance.
Well, what a glorious chance that was. One he should be taking, that's for sure.
Dangerous ball. And he's made the run. 1-0, their efforts have been rewarded, and look at the celebrations. Gay. Molero. And a clever piece of defending. Pedro Porro. And moving it forward. Palinha. Richarlison. Is this the moment? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Can he do it? Just couldn't get it through.
That was absolutely outstanding.
Simons. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Papgay. And nicely over the top. Cross towards that far post. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Oh, how did he keep that out? Striking it. Blocking it. Promising as they look to level it. Is this the equaliser? Oh, great block. Villarreal recovering possession well. Half-time coming up. Spurs leading here. Your overall.
Hang on, what a chance this is.
Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Nicolas Pepe. And here's Gerard Moreno. Drifting infield. Opportunity, Moreno. And really not all that far away from levelling this.
Yeah, decent effort, you have to say.
Showing good situational awareness. And threading it through. But ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. And showing the importance of width. No more time left. So the second half underway, with Spurs looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance. Romero. Pedro Porro. Kudus. And Palhinha with it. Given away by Tottenham. Moreno. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
He wasn't going to lose that one, was he?
Mohamed Kudus. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Must be! Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Nicely cut out. Richarlison. That's a good ball. Oh, could be! Well, couldn't put it away. They still lead, however.
Well, he really should be working the goalkeeper there. It's a great chance to score.
Nicolas Pepe. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Oh, you'll have a go. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. And credit due, a good intervention. Nicolas Pepe. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And showing fine vision. Will it be? Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Santi Comasagna. Gerard Moreno. Santi Comasagna. He got in the way of that cross. And it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Well read to win possession back.
That's really good awareness there.
Palhinha. On the ball, Richarlison. And easily intercepted. Simons. Mohamed Kudus. And an opening! And a big moment! A goal for Tottenham Hotspur! And they are going to be difficult to stop now. Oh, read it really well. Pedro Porro. 20 minutes to go in this one. Good idea. He read the situation defensively and did his job. That's a good-looking ball. And there's the feed into the box. Oh, disappointing clearance. And a time for calm on the ball. And the counter-attack looks on. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Richarlison. And here's Gerard Moreno. It's there for him! Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Santi Comesaña. Decent looking pass. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Xavi Simons. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Well, almost at full time, and it really has gone swimmingly for Spurs.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And a shot from some way out. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Santi Comesaña. Very quick thinking there. Sarr. From a long way out. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Really good interception. Gay. Molero. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Nicolas Pepe succeeded in blocking it.
Well, he wasn't going to be beaten, was he?
And there goes the final whistle. Well, building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, there's been plenty of torpedoing of the opposition by the Yellow Submarine, as the home side are known, here at the Estadio della Ceramica. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and sitting next to me is the former England international Sue Smith. Matchday 1 always brings us plenty of excitement. We're in the league phase of the Champions League. It's Villarreal up against Sporting.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Yeah, and it looks to be a 4-4-2, and you'd expect the two strikers to occupy both centre-backs. When they attack, they'll combine, and the wide midfielders, they'll get forward to provide crosses for them both.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Yeah, looks like a conventional 4-4-2. You don't see it too often.
Oh, wait a minute! And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Luis Javier Suarez. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Ball retention so important. And striking it! And effectively parried away by the keeper. The concession of a corner here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Nicolas Pepe. Santi Comesaña. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Trincao. And showing fine vision. Could be! Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. And in the perfect position to read it. Pedro Gonçalves. Moleiro. And Sporting with the ball again. I think it's fair to say both sides have room for improvement on the possession front. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. Oh, what a save! He's driven in the corner. Fractionally over the top. Nicolas Pepe. On to Pepe. And defensive play to be applauded. And the Villarreal throw coming up. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Nicolas Pepe. Sporting have it back. Takes aim! Went sailing over the crossbar. It's a moment he'll want to remember. Morten Hjulman. On to Trincao. Well, this could be productive. Top-class defending. Moleiro. And Sporting doing well to win possession. Chance to do damage. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Right place to cut out the pass.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Villarreal doing well to regain possession. Gay. And take it away. Santi Comesaña. And support available. And it's opening up. Opportunity missed. Pedro Gonçalves. On to Trincao. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Santi Comesaña. Mikau Tadze. And Villarreal have it back now. And a good-looking ball. Up a disappointing dead end. Trincao. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And playing it through. A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Gay. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire.
Yeah, opens him up well with that.
Well, you've got to savour such moments. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And time is up. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Nicolas Pepe. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Gay. Super pass. Miles from goal. Oh, what a hit! From long range and showing how to strike the ball with absolute perfection. Wonderful technique. Intelligent defending. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition, trying his luck. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, on they go again, and Sporting can now go hunting for an equaliser. And nicely over the top. Well read to ease the pressure. Into the penalty area. Santi Comesaña. In position. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Moleiro. Nicolas Pepe. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. Trying to open them up. Through on goal. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Gay. We saw the situation developing. And passing it well. How did they let that attack come to an end? he's given us away. Oh, great piece of individual skill. But stout defending when it mattered. This looks interesting. That's excellent defending following the cross. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. And good anticipation. Good-looking move. Oh, might be. Oh, a sensational save.
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Danger here as he runs at them. And possibilities here. It's there for him. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. And the right place to cut out the pass. Cow. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, a bit wasteful from the Submarino Amarillo. Cow. Threading it. Oh, read it really well. Real chance. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Gay. The possession play frustrating their opponents. Nicolas Pepe. Top-class defending. Morita. Showing good situational awareness. Morten Hjulman. Papgay. And that's handled without any trouble at all. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Could be dangerous. Santi Comesaña.
Well, just listen to the fans in here. They've just about kept their noses
It's
in.
opening up soon. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Well, he surprised everyone, including me. It's a decent effort, you've got to say.
Hjulman. And there goes the final whistle. Well, they... The league phase is what's occupying players' minds. A testing set of fixtures, and every game represents a different challenge technically as well as tactically. Who will be victorious? Live coverage coming your way right here on EA TV. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at the Estadio della Ceramica. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's match day 1 in the Champions League, so a fair chance the nerves will be jangling. What are your expectations for today?
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And playing it through. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
And here's a look at the starting 11 for Villarreal.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge.
That looked a really big chance.
Oh, good run, this. Now, what can he do with it? Pull back. Huge block. Well read to put an end to that attack. Now, who can he play it to? Well, plenty of green space to run into. And snuffed out the danger immediately. A lot of space to attack. And a decent delivery. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Podence. Ortega. Playing with a flow and intensity. And options in the centre. Good attempt. The crossbar got in the way. Nothing to show for that attack.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game, and you have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here. Ortega. And in possession, Chiquinho. He read it well defensively. Moleiro. Oh, good vision. And just a look cynical, would normally be yellow. Functioning wall. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Chiquinho. Good looking move. Well read to ease the pressure. Moleiro. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Villarreal struggling to keep hold of the ball. Promising attack this. Has a go! And didn't miss by very much in the end.
Yeah, just couldn't keep it on target.
Nicolas Pepe. This looks interesting. And we saw the situation developing. El Kadi. Danny Garcia. Moving the ball really well here.
Yeah, lovely slick passing here.
And a textbook interception. That's a lovely ball. This could be troublesome. Oh, he's got himself in hot water. And the free kick. Not far off at all.
Well, that was struck so well. I actually think he'll be disappointed he didn't score there. That's how good a player he is.
Might lead to a chance. Oh, it might be. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10. From one side of the pitch to the other. Nicolas Pepe. Santi Comasagna. He's hit it with authority. Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be.
Well, I'm not sure how they're still level here. Villarreal have certainly been the better team, but their finishing has really let them down today.
And a foul there. Ayoub El-Kabi. That's a good-looking ball. An attack that had potential.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Oh, great attacking play. But a good piece of tidying up. And so it is. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And taking on the shot. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Moleiro. Gay. Could be threatening. It did look on for them, but not to be. Good visualization and execution. El-Kabi losing possession. It's a neat move. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit. Gay. And moving it forward. Oh, good-looking run. Chance to shoot. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Oh, that's really high-class goalkeeping. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. Podence. An alert intervention. Perez. Dani Garcia. Possession, the most important thing. Useful possession they're in. Long-range effort. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say, but they still trail here.